Oh, I'm live. Yay! Hello, everyone. Welcome to tonight's reading sprints. We're almost there. We've almost made our trip around the world. What a time to be alive. How is everyone doing? Oh, by the way, I feel like maybe we should do introduction. Well, I mean, everyone knows you.
I feel like at this point, I hope so.
Yeah.
No, where have you been all month?
Yeah. Yeah, truly. Like,
but this is Schmidt.
if
If anybody wants to know him, he's cooler than I am.
Oh, he's so cute. What a little cutie. Hello. 20 minutes left in your audio. Very nice. Finally reading in your newly finished home library. Oh my gosh, that's the best feeling ever. Literally, when I finished this room, it was incredible. It was the best thing.
Right?
I have this like room redecoration vlog that I've been filming for like 10 months and I'm trying to edit it right now. Took way too long.
Such a mood.
Yeah.
The problem is that like you get bored of doing the redecoration halfway through the project and then it sits there for 4 months.
Truly. Like literally all my clips are like, hi, I haven't talked to you in 4 months, but this is what's going on.
That's why when I redid my shelves here, I legitimately put all of my books into my bedroom and I couldn't get to my bed with the books. So that way I had to finish the project.
That's actually smart to just not have something and like leave it and just,
because I knew if I just did it on the floor in here, I would not have done it. So I was like, I am putting these in front of my bed. Because then I can't go to bed until it's done.
Yeah, you're like, I have to get this done. Otherwise, I can't go to bed.
My husband will be very upset if he has to sleep on the couch.
Yeah. Life hack.
Exactly.
Got home with Taco Bell. Nice. Read a cozy mystery. Oh my gosh. Which one are you reading? That sounds like fun. I'm still I'm behind. You know what? I actually, even though I'm behind, I'm almost halfway done with 2 books. I think I'm going to finish another 2 books by the end of this week. I must say, despite the fact that I haven't been able to keep up, this is going to be my best reading month of the year, though. So I'm very proud.
When you knew going into it, you were not going to hit all 10.
Oh, I knew. I was like, yeah, I'm going to fall. The fact that I made it 3 legs without falling behind, I was so proud of myself.
Exactly. And there's the fast forward option if you really wanted to like get back on track.
Yes, but the prompts that the books that I have fit multiple of the prompts like that I'm around. So I'm like, whichever one I finish first, I might just have to like use a what are they called? Like the one that you can skip or like pay some money to skip. I mean, I got cash to burn at this point. So
Exactly.
Listening to Still Me by Jojo Moyes. Very nice. Brie, have you been on sprints? Because I know there were a lot that were going on earlier today, right?
There were. I've been like in and out of the comments. Wednesdays are a day that I work from home. So sometimes I can be on sprints during the day. But today it was like everybody had a meeting.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And you're just
so I was like, if I was on sprints, it would be like, hi, I'm here for 30 minutes. And then I have to go jump on this Zoom call.
Yeah. Yeah, it wouldn't be the most productive.
Not really. So I was just like in and out of the comments a little bit.
Yeah. Reading Clammed Up by Barbara Ross. Very nice. So what am I reading? I'm reading multiple different books at one time. I'm reading When the Moon Hatched still by Sarah A. Parker. And then also I started Crown of Midnight. I know these are not general fiction novels, but like this is what the mood calls for at the current moment.
Exactly.
So I'm halfway through both sometimes. Yeah, truly. I'm like, if I force myself to read something, I just won't read it.
Yeah.
Very nice. Now you're reading Blackout for Soul. Awesome.
Oh, I read that yesterday.
That's great. Um, cool. Okay. Also, I was thinking of doing 45-minute sprint sessions and
That's
then
perfect.
I mean like
I feel
10
like that's a
minutes to chat
good,
or
like, that's a
length.
good
Yeah.
length to not be like you have to almost have to be productive in that.
Yes. Yes. Because I
Plus,
feel like
I wanna go clean my bathroom in the first sprint, so that's perfect.
I know
I'm
I
gonna,
have
like,
to like cook
be on
dinner and
task.
like yeah. Yeah, I'm planning on being productive. So
Exactly. I'm like, "All right, guys,
Wait,
I cannot, like, get on TikTok. I have 45 minutes to clean
I
this."
know. I'm like, I gotta get it done.
What are you gonna read
Okay,
tonight?
so why
We're
don't
in the middle of
yeah.
3.
You're in the middle of 3 books right now?
No, what are you if you are in the middle of 3, what are you reading
Oh,
tonight?
okay. Here's what I'm doing. I have well, my audiobook is Crown of Midnight, and then if I wanna physically read, I'm reading When the Moon Hatched. So, honestly, for the past few days, I've been alternating between the 2 because, like, both of the plot lines are so good right now, and I just, like, can't put them down. Um, but if I'm gonna make dinner, I'm probably gonna be listening to the audiobook, and I'm over halfway, and I just started it yesterday, so I'm pretty proud of myself on that one.
Hmm.
What are you reading right
I
now?
Well, I actually just finished my New Zealand book because my patrons were quite nice and gave me the novella option. I've been letting them pick all of my city,
That's
stuff,
awesome.
and so
Yeah,
but I've been doing it with, like, emoji polls and stuff, so that way they don't know what book it is,
like
and then therefore
100%, yeah.
well, and there if they're on a different team than what I'm reading for, they're not like, "Okay, pick the one with the
Mhm.
fewest points."
So smart of you, though, honestly.
Yeah, yeah. Like I did that last year and it was fun, so I kept doing it.
Yeah.
So I just did that, and then I want to. I'm reading for Team Spooky this leg,
Mhm.
and I really want to read a John Mars book. So I'm
Mm.
going to read the one tonight.
The One?
The one. I think
Wait,
it's like about like this dating app or something, or like
yes!
where you can take the test to be like your soulmate, but then like I don't know. Somehow it's gonna be a thriller.
Wait, the way okay, I've actually read a third of that book before. I think it's on Kindle Unlimited or it's like a free
Okay.
I don't
I
know. I
think
got
John
it
Mars
on
books
Kindle
are
somewhere.
usually on KO.
Yeah, it was actually so good. I remember
Yeah.
I don't know why I stopped reading it, but, like, I remember reading the first, like, I don't know however many pages, and I was like, "Wait, this is so interesting." That would
Yeah.
be such a fun read.
Right? I'm excited about it. Do I know if
I
it'll fit a
also
sightseeing prompt? I don't know. We'll figure it out.
yeah. I also love reading books about dating shows. I also love watching dating shows, so that's
Oh, I remember it being on my radar because Christina Lauren's The Soulmate Equation, I
Hmm,
didn't necessarily like because I didn't like the ending of it. But someone in my
mhm.
wrap up for that, which was like 2 years ago, my wrap up was like, "Oh, I think you'll like the one. It's like the Soulmate Experiment or whatever that one's called,
Yeah.
but it's a thriller." And I always feel like romances and thrillers, it's just it's whether or not you think something is sexy or not
Yeah,
turns it into either a romance or a thriller.
sure.
You know what I mean? Because like there's like,
Yeah.
like the serial killer romances are a lot like a stalker thriller, but it's just that the girl thinks that stalking is sexy and that's what makes it a romance.
The way that I've never read either of those tropes before.
Like the Sophie Lark, like there are no saints, is literally You by Carolyn Kepnes, but
Mhm.
but she thinks the stalking is sexy. Like that's the only difference between those two books. And so this just
Wait,
like
that's
had me so
actually like a good
intrigued.
that's actually, a good observation. I've never actually thought about it in that way, but you're honestly totally right.
Right? So I'm like,
I
oh, so this is like this Christina Lauren book, but it's not sexy.
yeah. Oh my
So now
gosh.
I'm like
Well, I hope it's
super
really good.
intrigued.
Yeah, it almost like, I remember when I was reading the premises of it, it felt like an episode of, like, Black Mirror or something like that.
Yeah, well, I think a lot of his books are kind of that. Like, because I know I read The Passengers, which apparently is the second book in this series. It's all connected in the universe,
Mhm.
and it's very much like a Black Mirror episode. And so I was
Mm,
like, but
okay,
that's the only thing I've ever read from him. So now I want
okay.
to read everything because everyone's
Yeah.
obsessed with his books now.
Love that. Yes, I have. I have read it before, and the reread is awesome.
I was gonna say you've
Um,
read it once or twice.
yes, I've definitely read it before. No, well, here's the thing. I read up to Queen of Shadows, and then I just, like, stopped. I don't know, I just stopped for, like, a year, and now I'm like, "Well, if I wanna continue on, I feel like I forgot everything," so I'm, like, just going back and rereading it, which is, like, not time efficient on my part, but it's what I gotta do. Hi, Sahar! I'm also reading for Soul. See, yes, there are people. We're still here. We're still in it, even though we're not kept up with it so far. Um, I do like dating way too much.
It's so much drama, and you're like, my life is kind of boring, so it's fun to watch
I
somebody else's love life just in
I know. I
shambles.
know. Wait, I need to. I've heard Love Island USA is actually so good this year, and I need to watch
Oh.
it so
Have
bad.
you
But I
read,
just
or not read, have you watched, it's not a dating show, but it's kind of similar, The Circle on
no. But
Netflix?
so many people have told me about that.
That one
I've had
is
so many people be
so
like, "You need to watch
interesting.
it."
It's
Yeah.
so, like, it's so messy.
I've I've heard that this season isn't there an AI person?
Oh, I
Or,
don't know
like,
about
one of
that.
the seasons, there's AI, and, like,
I haven't
people
watched the
are like
newest season, but the season
okay.
before that, there was, the assistant to one of the guys from NSYNC or Backstreet Boys, one of them. It was, like, his
No way.
assistant, and she was, like, going, I think she, like, went as him or something like that because you can, like, catfish.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you can. Yes.
Yeah. Like, you can go as yourself or you can, like, go as
Or you
somebody
can
else. Like, a lot
pretend
of
to
people,
someone
like,
else.
they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna go as my girlfriend."
Yeah. I feel like that'd be really hard to make it believable. Like, if you're trying to
Yeah.
pretend someone I mean, you'd have to be really good at,
Especially as you
like
get farther in.
yes, for sure, for sure. Um, watch season 1 of Love Island. Okay, to be honest with you, I've never seen season 1 of Love Island. Season 2, drama. And, like, subsequently every season after that.
I don't think
Um
I've watched Love Island, but Bachelor in
oh my
Paradise, like,
god.
that one Bachelor in Paradise is my favorite of the Bachelor franchise.
Oh, Bachelor in Paradise is so good.
It
Um,
is.
okay, Love Island, it's a commitment. It's like one of those it's like to me, it's like a brain rot show because there's like 45 episodes in a season, but
Right.
oh my god, when you get into it, you can't stop watching. I've never seen season 1, but my favorite season 5 was really good. Season 2 is probably my all-time favorite season. Like you don't have to start from the beginning. You can pick like any random season
Right, yeah.
because there's all new contestants every year.
Mhm.
But I don't know. I love Love Island so much. Oh my god. Okay, I feel like, maybe we should start with our sprints.
Sounds good.
So, I have the new timer to Auckland. So, we're gonna do oh, wait, hold on, give me 1 second here. Theater mode? Oh,
Actually,
whoops.
if
Maybe
you
that's the
share
wrong
it and then hit full screen, it will work with, and you'll
Oh,
still be able to
okay,
see
okay, okay, okay.
the other tabs. You just have to share the screen first.
Got it, got it, got it, got it. Okay, there we go.
Then you can still see the StreamYard tab. It's really weird.
Just struggle with this at all times. Okay, we will see you back in 45.
Now boarding flight AMZ 630 to Auckland.
Hello. How'd we do? How'd we do? I got a few more chapters in my audiobook, which is good.
I don't know because Everand doesn't do percentage. It's 14%.
Nice.
Yeah. This is so good.
Wait, you're listening to the one?
Yeah.
So you committed. Okay.
I committed. Yes.
Awesome. So is it like really fast paced right now, or like what do you
Yeah, like I'm trying to figure out like how it's going to be a thriller because right now it's just like introducing all the different perspectives. So there's like the person that like founded the company, then there's an engaged couple that take it to see if they are actually like soulmates, which like could not be me. I would not want to know that.
No, me neither. Oh my gosh, no.
And then one person that just took the test and like had a match and like the other person was like never responded to their messages, and then like she finds out like he was actually just like killed recently.
No
But like
way.
I don't know how this is a thriller yet because it's actually very much reminding me of The Measure, which is a book that I loved, about how like the box, you had a box and there was a string in the box and that like determined the length of your life. Which is like, oh my gosh, that book is so good, especially if you like that type of like social commentary type book. Like if you like
Wait,
Matt
that actually
Haig,
sounds so interesting.
oh, it is so good. And there's so many different ways of like there's a lot of different people in that book that all like there's like a politician, and then people are like, well, should we vote for you because like you're not telling us how long your string is?
No way.
Yeah, and then like you know, they were like in how insurance companies would like give better deals to people who had longer strings, and like it's so fascinating. And this is like it's very much setting up kind of in the same, obviously not with like life and death implications, but kind of the same fear of the unknown kind of thing. Which like I gave that book 5 stars. So like we're setting up for a win. I don't know how it's gonna like turn to be a thriller.
Right. No, that makes sense. It seriously sounds just like Black Mirror. Like I feel like there was actually there was definitely an episode about a dating app for sure. I think that
I only watched a couple of
episodes. It was like they had these like little sensors of like, oh, this is how long your relationship's gonna be.
Yeah.
I love Black Mirror. I think that show is so good. But that sounds so interesting. I feel like it's so weird too because like with like 23andMe, with looking at your DNA, like they can kind of like see, you know, who's prone to Alzheimer's and stuff like that, which is like it's hitting close to home.
Like I don't know that I want to know this.
No, I don't know if I want to know that stuff either.
Ignorance is bliss.
Sit in ignorance, truly.
I mean, some things are good to know. Like if you have like, you know, things that you could actually treat before you
prevent. Sure.
Then
yes. But it's like if something's inevitably going to happen to you, I don't know if I want to know.
I don't want to know.
Yeah. Yes, we were talking Love Island. That is like one of my favorite shows ever. Submitted your Auckland book. Slay. Hi, Rye. How are you? Hello. 35 pages. Slay. Oh my gosh. Hello, everyone. Got through 40 pages of Once Upon a Broken Heart. Oh my gosh, that's like one of my best friends' like favorite guilty pleasure books. She loves that series.
Nice.
20 pages of Malzahn. Oh my gosh, that's
a commitment.
Yeah. Dang. You're going with an audiobook.
Sometimes audiobooks are like that, and it's usually like the narrator that you just can't vibe with, or sometimes the writing style is a little bit convoluted, and if you don't have the physical book, it's hard to like keep track of. There's been more than one that I've been like that.
Totally. I feel like I really have to vibe with a narrator. If I'm like for the physical book I'm reading, When the Moon Hatched, I tried it on audio because this book is huge. I need to like get through it
Right.
faster. Hated
Oh
hated the narrator.
no.
I know,
Well,
and
that
I
was
was
like
like, and then
when I tried to
I
read
just gave
John
up.
Gwynne,
Yeah.
that one was like the narrator felt like he was reading Tolkien. And so it was very much like old British dude telling you a story, which was
Sure.
great. It was very much in the vibe of the book, but like I kept falling asleep.
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, a narrator can like make or break a book. And I also feel like if you're not vibing with a narrator, sometimes you have to just try reading it physically if you actually want to read the book. Otherwise, I don't know. I feel like sometimes I can listen to I feel like I could rate a book differently based on how the narrator narrates it if I only
Oh,
listen to the audio.
100%.
I loved When the Moon Hatched. I am truly obsessed with it. It is so good. It is so good. It's been so hot in the UK. It's been so hot in the US as well. It is just like boiling everywhere. Oh no. You might be burned. That's not good.
Ooh.
It's now 75 at 1 a.m. with no aircon.
Ugh.
Oh my
That's rough.
God.
That's the thing. Like, I mean, like in the US, like most of our houses like have AC. And so like we're like, okay, like it was 100 degrees here today. And I'm like, that's fine. Cause like I had AC. It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, I just have to make sure that like the dogs don't go outside in the middle of the day kind of thing, or at least not for very long. And
Right.
it's like houses like in the UK, in Canada, like they don't have AC built in. So it's not.
I know. I know. It was like 80 here today. It was actually really nice out, but
Yeah.
Dang, that's
Listen, if you're
sucks.
gonna have the like 12 feet of snow in the winter, you deserve a mild summer.
A pretty nice summer for sure.
Right? Like you can't have both of the bad things.
I know, we can't have the two extremes. Cooking and eating dinner during that sprint. Nice. Reading of Jade and Dragons. It's compared to Mulan meets Iron Widow. Fun.
Ooh.
That sounds interesting.
I think that was the Illumicrate
no.
book for this month, maybe. I feel like
It was?
maybe.
I don't
know. I
up
haven't
with the
gotten
fairy
mine. I got my
Illumicrate
May
books.
one. I got Goddess of the River today, but I think that was the May book
Nice.
because the May book was originally supposed to be that Kate Coran book, and the author was like terrible, and so the publisher pulled her contract.
No way.
Oh yeah. Oh, it was bad. Oh, it was so bad. She like went in like 1-star review bombed a bunch of like other POC authors.
No
and then, like,
way.
And then
Oh
and then like basically said it was a friend that did it. She didn't do it. But then came back and said that she was actually in the middle of like a bipolar episode. And so that's why she did it. So then like people were like, that's not any better. You're blaming a mental illness for doing something terrible.
Truly.
So yeah, like Harper Collins, I think it was Harper. I think it was Harper it was her publisher. They like pulled her contract. Like they're not publishing her book anymore.
Oh my God. Oh my God. That's tea. Dang. So she was originally supposed to be the Illumicrate or something, and then
the Illumicrate box for May. And so then when they had to swap the book, and so then like I got an email that was like, by the way, your May book is still coming, but it'll probably be like the end of June when you get it.
Oh,
so I got it. I think Goddess of the River was the one that I got today, and I assume that one was the May book.
Okay.
I don't know. The orange box showed up on my porch today,
and you're like, yeah,
right.
Illumicrate came today. PSA, it's Illumicrate day.
Right?
I used to listen to audiobooks while driving 200 miles to visit your parents. Wow. I had a lovely audio of Lord of the Rings. Nice. Oh, he kept making you sleepy.
The old British male narrator like will consistently just like make me sleepy.
Oh, aircon is for the 1%. I'm not a rich bitch.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. God bless the cold showers. My June Illumicrate. Everyone, yes, everyone's Illumicrate is coming.
So maybe that was my
Oh
June
my
one.
God.
I don't know.
Ugh. I did just order a Fairy Loot edition of When the Moon Hatched.
Did you? I saw
like,
someone unbox it and it was gorgeous. And I'm like, I know that
oh,
I will not personally like this book because it's too purple prosy. But I still
yeah.
want the pretty book.
Yes. No, it is very prosy. Like it's like I feel like I don't get annoyed by it, but I'm like someone could totally be annoyed by this.
Yeah. I know
Like it's
Cassidy
just
gave it 3 stars and like for
yeah.
that very reason. And I'm like, okay, then I probably
I
would too.
yeah, I totally can understand why someone would feel like that. Like everything, it feels like every noun has the descriptor ahead of it,
Yeah.
like a very specific descriptor. And
There's
I don't know.
very few people that can do that well.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Addie LaRue. That is it.
Oh, Addie LaRue is so good. So good.
Okay, Goddess is the May one. Okay, then I got my May book then.
Okay, wait. I just started the romance part. Like I just got to the part where we're introducing the romantic interest, and I'm just like, oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Truly. How many 5 stars or good books have you guys had for this readathon? Well, I'm like 3.5-ish books in. No, I feel like
Right.
I've read more than that. I think I've read
You've
at
read more
least
than
4.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, wait. Oh my God, why am I blanking? I think I've had like at least I know I've had at least 1 star or 1 5-star. Bree, you've probably read quadruple my amount. What is your 5 stars?
Okay, but like the percentage is still not great because I have read 20 books this month. 2 of them have been 5 stars.
No way. Oh man.
Yeah.
That's rough. That's rough sometimes though when you
and
read,
like so like
yeah.
here's the thing. For me, 4-star is still a really good book because I am super
True.
critical about my 5 stars because I don't like I know a lot of people do 6-star ratings. I don't. And so like a 5-star,
Mhm.
like it has to like affect me in some way.
Sure.
And so like
Totally fair.
I
And
don't
yes.
get them that often. I think
Yeah.
I've had hold on, I have my book spreadsheet up. I can
I know. I'm like, I should
tell
just
you how
write
many
them
I've had
down
all
real
year.
quick.
Where is the thing? I've had 15 5-star reads the entire year out of the
And
100
how many books have you read?
110.
Only in my wildest dreams. That's actually incredible. Wait, and you've only had 15.
Yeah.
That's a pretty small amount.
It's a very small
Like
amount.
percentage-wise.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
usually
I've only had
the 3 stars and the 4 stars are my 2 biggest
yeah.
piece of the pie. So like it's not
Yeah, I feel like
terrible.
I end up DNFing if I don't think I'm gonna give it a 3-star, to be honest with you.
That's fair. My
Yeah.
thing is that my books are all for content at this point. Like I'm always doing a themed vlog of some sort. And so I usually like I have a lot to say about bad books, and so that makes good content.
True.
So the only time that I'll DNF for a vlog is when I'm running out of time. And I'm like, I have to put this
Oh.
video up tomorrow and I don't want to finish
Yeah.
the book. So then I'll be like, I'm gonna DNF. Because I've only DNF'd 4 this whole year.
Okay. See, I feel like I've read 17 books this year, and I've had at least like 4 DNFs.
Right.
For sure. Like I've like started a book and I'm like, yeah, I don't like this.
Yeah.
But I've read 4 books for the month, and I've get one 5-star. So
But still, that's 25%.
I know, which is true.
And When the Moon
And
Hatched will be another 5-star.
Yes, and if I finish, I really think I'm gonna give When the Moon Hatched a 5-star. So
Yeah.
maybe I'll probably get 2 this month,
There we go.
which is good. Okay, so let's go back to sprints. Wait, also, are you crocheting or knitting?
Yeah, I'm crocheting.
Oh my
I'm
god,
making
is
a
that your
genre
genre
blanket.
blanket?
Yeah.
Ah!
I'm so
Wow,
far
it looks
behind.
so good.
It's folklore inspired. So all of the colors are
Oh my
very
god, I'm
much like
obsessed. I am
her
obsessed with
original
that.
folklore dresses.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Brie, I am obsessed with that.
Isn't it pretty?
That's so cute. How many rows are you doing per book?
It's 1 row per book.
Oh, that's it? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I started I'm totally getting off tangent here for the reading sprints, but
You're fine.
I started a genre blanket earlier this year, but I'm doing like 5 rows per book because I just don't read that many books in a year.
That makes
But
sense.
that
Yeah.
looks so cool. Oh my
The
god, I
first
love
year
it.
I did one, I did 2 rows per book, and then,
Mhm.
it was really I wanna say that was 2020 or 2021 when, like, my reading, like, skyrocketed, and so by
Yeah.
June, my blanket fit a king size bed, and so I ended up having to make 2 for the year.
Shut up.
And then
Oh my god.
last year I did 2 for the year too, but I made them couch blankets because we have a couch and a love seat, so it kinda worked out. Like, I did it
There you go.
intentionally. But this
Yeah.
one's gonna go on my bed.
Oh my gosh, it's so pretty.
Thank you.
I love it, I love it. I feel like the genre blanket has been a good motivator to read a bunch of different types of books too, because I'm like, "Oh, I don't wanna have, like, all this one color for, like, the majority of the blanket. I wanna,
Yeah,
like, mix
I'm
it up."
actually
So
excited about this month and how it'll look in here because
yeah.
there'll actually be chunks where it's more than one book.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah,
because
because
I
you're
because
gonna
I've been
have, like,
switching
multiple
teams.
rows.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's so cool. I absolutely love it. Um, got off track with that, but we're gonna go back to Oh, yeah. Do you have it in a vlog somewhere where you have the colors and the
I don't know
with
if
the
I do.
genres?
I don't know. To be honest, I don't even remember what colors. I know the dark blue is fantasy romance because I like
There you
split
go.
out fantasy romance this year. Purple
Mhm.
is like traditional romance. Green is thriller. The brown is like the one that I'm doing right now is fantasy. And then I don't know what the other one is. I have it in a spreadsheet.
There you go. I love it. It looks amazing.
Thank you.
Can't wait to see the finished product. Okay. So I gotta go back to give me one second. There we go. Okay, we'll see everyone at 45.
Now boarding flight AMZ 630 to Auckland.
Yo, I literally just finished making dinner.
Mine is like in the air fryer right now and will be done in like 3 minutes.
Yeah.
So we'll make this a short chatty bit.
We'll make this one quick.
But I got to 22% of my audiobook.
Oh, that's awesome. I only have 4 hours left, so I am cruising. Yeah. No, this has been so productive. I feel like I'm like actually really making headway.
Literally can't do anything without sprints.
Yeah, exactly.
Right,
How
that's
did everyone else do? What'd you say, Brie?
I said that's how it always is.
I know, right? It's just like you need the what's it called? It's like body double. You need a body double to like
well, and there's like the pressure of like when you come back on screen and you're like, I have to say that I did something.
Right. Exactly.
And that's why I say
Margaret,
rest is productive all the time.
Oh,
sorry.
No, you're okay.
You're good? Okay. It just came back from being muted, so it might have taken it a minute. Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Good. Dinner is hopefully ready to eat in about 9 minutes.
That's what we were just saying. Ours is too.
I got mine right here. I'm like,
if I jump up and run off, it's because the house is on. I'm trying to keep the house from being on fire.
Fair. Yeah. Everyone's eating dinner right now. Oh, made breakfast. We must be on the other side of the world. Aussie gals. So I'm assuming yes. Yep. While watching Lala's new video. Nice. Got to page 209. That's awesome. Yeah, no, I'm liking my book so far. I feel like I've already read, I'm listening to Crown of Midnight again. So I'm already like, I'm just getting into the parts again. So Margaret, what are you reading?
I am at the very beginning of Shipwrecked by Olivia Dade. I literally just started the book and I was like, wow, this is a way to start.
Yep. That one is because that one has like, it's kind of a second chance.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Mm.
It's they knew each other beforehand.
Oh, wait, is this what genre is this?
This is the third book in Olivia Dade's spoiler alert series, so it's romance.
Okay.
So, and I love the first two, even if I wanted to whack Alex upside the head.
This one was my least favorite of the series, but I still loved it, and I loved the like conversations around adoption and like
oh, nice. I love that. Started editing my video. I'm over halfway through what I've got. Nice, but I couldn't remember what I said before that I filmed the next clip, so I'm editing as I go. You know, editing as you go for a reading vlog, I feel like so productive whenever I actually do it. It's just the struggle of doing it, you know?
Yes.
I feel like I go into vlogs with such good intentions of being like, I'm going to edit as I go. And then like, it happens sometimes. Maybe I'll do like 1 or 2 clips. And then the rest of the vlog is like, I have to sit it all and edit it all in one day.
I just feel like editing, it takes so much time for like how little actually output you have.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Because it's generally like 3 to 4 times your whatever you actually is how long it takes to edit.
Yep.
Oh, it's just the worst. It is my least favorite part of being on BookTube for sure.
Sometimes I hyper focus and I'm like, yes, I'm going to edit everything that I filmed this weekend. And like, it's great. And then other times it's like, I would literally rather stick a pin in my eye.
Same. Yep.
There is so much other stuff that I would like to do. Thanks. No. Like, what am I supposed to do with my time? I've given up on trying, like, when I do vlog clips, I've given up on trying to remember if I've said things until I get to the editing phase. Because sometimes I say it better the next time.
Yeah.
Sure.
So
that's fair.
But
I love Olivia Dade. Have you read At First Bite yet?
I haven't just yet. I'm bad about getting to new releases unless they are like 3 very specific authors.
Well, because you get most of your books from the library, and so like
I do get most of my books from the library.
Front list books.
Yeah. I mean, I could at my library. I could probably have them within a few weeks of them coming out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just bad at keeping up with stuff that's releasing, except for like those few authors. So I'm either way on top of it and like we're good, and then I'm not. So
yeah, I feel like I pretty much only know like the top handful of authors that I really, really enjoy. Those are only the new releases I am actually on top of. Otherwise, I just hear about new releases from like my friends or people who are, people who I watch or whatever.
I hear about them on BookTube and put them on my TBR and then forget that they're there.
That's fair.
Yeah. Oh, I put it off editing so much, which is why I don't put out. Yeah, that's same. Like ideally, I'd be like, ooh, 2 videos a week, yes. But then, in actuality, editing for me, it's such a struggle. Especially
the only reason I stick to a schedule is because I put it out. I put a calendar out for my Patreon. And so then I therefore like have to post the video.
You have to do it. Like accountability.
Honestly, just having the Todoist. When I sit down and make the Todoist schedule, just having that, so much easier for me to stay on top of things.
Yeah, but then when you learn that you can postpone things, it's
I have learned that I can postpone things, but I still I'm like it's going to yell at me if the video's not out on this day, and I can only postpone the final part so many times.
Did you know that you actually lose karma points if you don't do it on the day that it's due?
I'm sorry. I'm trying to save up for a guy on the Chiefs. What? I gotta get things out on time.
I know. I think it gives you like I don't think it's like until it's 2 days behind. Like so if it just says it was due yesterday, I think you're still okay. But yeah, it will actually like you'll lose your karma points.
I'm about to lose a whole bunch of karma points because I have so many things I haven't kept track of this month.
Did you say Todoist? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I use the app, but maybe I don't know this feature that you're talking about.
Yeah, like because you can you level up, and so then you become like the different. If you set it up to do like how many tasks you want to do per day, you have to set up the karma app, the option.
Oh,
but yeah, you get points, and you get points for completing things, and then you lose points if you don't complete them in time.
I may need you to walk me through this because if I get to level up, that's a game changer.
Yeah,
I didn't even know there were.
I'm
levels.
pretty sure I'm a grandmaster. I thought it was a
productivity
right it's in your settings.
Yeah.
And then hold on, I gotta find it. It's not in your settings. I'm kidding.
Wait, karma is checked. So there's that.
Yeah, then you should automatically be.
Okay, now I just have to find where my karma points are and what level I'm at.
If you click on your name, and then it'll say how many tasks you want to do, and then you can go to karma goals and settings, and then it'll tell you it'll set up how many daily tasks you want to do, how many weekly tasks you want to do, and then I'm pretty sure it'll also.
Yeah, I am 2,200 points away from professional.
There you go.
Ooh, now I need to explore the features of Todoist. I feel like I literally only have ever used it to just make small to-do lists. But I didn't know that there were levels.
It's a game changer for content stuff because you can I'll set a video as my task, and then every task for the video. So filming it, editing it, making a thumbnail, putting captions on it, posting on Patreon. Everything is a subtask that has a different day that it's due.
I even take for filming, if it's a vlog, I will break out this is when I want to update, be to this point. This is when I want to be to this point. This is
in vlogs, I'll put a subtask of clips to film, and then within that subtask, you can put multiple a subtask, and then that's where 50% through this book. It's a game changer.
I need the template. Oh my
it's
God.
very similar to Notion, except that you don't have to set it up yourself. Like that's why like I never could get into Notion because I was like, I don't have time to set up a Notion.
If you give me a template, I love it. Like I do all of my D&D stuff in Notion when I'm doing my planning because it's a template. It gets me, and it's like I don't always follow the exact template, but it has prompts for me to start thinking about, okay, what am I doing for locations? What am I doing? Like, what clues are they going to get? What NPCs might they meet? What are these encounters? And like, so I have stuff that some of which I've customized to myself. But like, I am with Brianna. Like the idea of having to set that up.
When Todoist has it exactly. Well, I've been using Todoist for like probably a year and a half now. So I've like, it's set up in the way that like I have a bar for this month. I have a bar for next month.
Yep.
Like, so everything has like, I have July and some of August already planned out. Down to like, okay, I know that I'm not going to be home this Saturday. So I need to make sure that I film for 2 weeks and schedule that out.
Yeah, I've got one that I'm going to try and do something for the Saturday that I'm not going to be, that I'm going to be in Utah.
Yeah.
So. Oh my gosh. Watch me this next sprint. I'm literally going to put my audiobook on and try and figure out this app.
It's so fun.
You're going to have so much fun.
And if you have a Mac,
I feel like,
do you have a MacBook?
I usually try and like, I mean, I do a lot of it in my head to just be like, hey, try and get a video out on Sunday. But like, I feel like I could be so much more productive if I actually.
Not so much more productive, but more efficient.
True. Yes.
Because like, yeah, you're still going to output the same thing. Like you're still going to get a video out. But like, you don't have like, especially for someone who's neurodivergent, that like taking up brain space of like, I need to film these things so that I have a video in a week. Like, I don't have to think about that because I just pull up, like, if you have a MacBook, there's actually like a Todoist app, not just the website. And so like, it's up every day. I have a separate board or a separate project for my work too. And so like, that's a morning thing. Every morning I pull up, these are the tasks I have to do today.
Yeah. Oh my God, Brie, I feel like you've enlightened me. Okay. Well, I can't wait to try and explore this. Okay. Let's do some sprints because we all need to eat dinner. Also, this is probably going to be the last sprint because it's going to be 9:00 by the time it's done. So,
good plan.
Cool. Let's do it.
Now boarding flight AMZ 630 to Auckland.
Hello. We did it. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I don't know if my I feel like my internet might not be good right now, so sorry if my quality is not great. I'm not 100% sure how it is. Oh, okay. Okay, good.
It's fine so far.
Yay. Okay. Woo! We did it.
I should probably find out how much of this book I read.
I got to 32%.
Nice.
So it's going very quickly because I started it on these sprints.
That's good. Good kind of quickly, or like you're liking it kind of quickly, or
No, I'm really liking it.
Good.
Yeah, and I figured out how it's going to be a thriller.
Oh, you have? Okay.
We have introduced the POV of a serial killer.
No, well, that's unfortunate for someone.
Yeah.
Wait, because isn't the premises like they match you with someone, right? Or
yeah. So it's like a DNA dating app where it's like you're paired with somebody based on like your DNA. And this is supposed to be your soulmate.
That's bad.
Somehow, the serial killer, I don't know how, but he's going to be involved somehow.
Oh my
I don't understand how that could be a thing.
You know, sci-fi.
I feel like that could be so interesting though.
I feel like I would read the shit out of that book, but yeah.
Is it still from multiple POVs?
Yeah, each chapter is a different POV. So like I would love if it was different narrators, but that's the only like my only complaint at this point. And that's obviously not the book's fault. That's the production.
Right. The production. Hopping on to Rep Team Fiction. Let's go. 62% of the way to Auckland. Love it. The book is called The One. Who's the author's? What's the author's name? John
Mars.
Mars. Okay. Yes, it is.
Yes.
Wow. I feel like because I remember when I had seen that book it came out a while ago, didn't it?
Yeah. Like 2019, I think is what I don't know. I've been looking at so many different books today.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, I can tell you. I have Goodreads up. 2016.
Oh wow.
That's so long ago.
Yeah.
Like even in real years, that's so long ago.
Yeah. But he has like an extensive backlist.
When you become an adult, time just like what even is time?
What even? And then you like throw in COVID and then it's like so much more.
I know. It's like it crazy. Almost done with Our Wives Under the Sea. Oh, that book is so good. I think
there's a lot of people reading that for this life.
I know. And I was looking in our like general fiction team chat the other day, and people also read The Stationery Shop and really enjoyed it, which I was so pumped about because I love that book.
It's always scary when people read your favorites.
I know. I'm like, please like them.
Especially when it's like not your friends, because like your friends, you can be like, hey, I think you will like this aspects of it. I don't know how you'll feel about this part. So you can be like ready to let yourself down easy if you need to, and they're going to be nice. Not your friends will not be as nice.
It really interests me how, like, I can. Okay, my sister, for example, we are like twins, and she will like totally different books than me. Like, she will hate the books that I like. It's so crazy.
My sister and I are the same way. We have a lot of overlap, but then like she also reads like a lot of historical fiction, and I'm like, that's so boring.
My sister is reading the Chestnut Springs series right now, the romance series. And she's like, she started it like last week, and she's like, I can't put this down. She's obsessed with it.
That book has the most mixed ratings ever. Because if you watch Leandra's vlog, she's like 1-star to them.
No way. My sister really likes kind of like the escapism parts of like beach reads and stuff like that. So I think that's why she's really enjoying it. And she likes Yellowstone a lot too. Yay, good. I'm so glad you're loving Our Wives Under the Sea. Like kind of like creepy a little bit too, but also like really sad and devastating and makes you want to cry.
The eyeball almost made me throw up.
That one?
When her eye does the thing, I was like, ugh.
Oh yeah. I remember it got to the point where it was kind of like you're mixing reality and like not reality, and you're just like, what is going on?
Like I had to go back to make sure I heard what I heard, so I listened to it twice, and I was like,
oh,
unnecessary.
People are asking what romances I actually like, because I tend to cringe at a lot of contemporary romance. Same. I just read Funny Story like a month ago, and I feel like everyone's raving about that, and I was like, eh. And I think it's the contemporary part of a contemporary romance that I'm kind of just like bored with.
Yeah.
So
I feel like if I relate to a character in a contemporary romance, then I have a better chance of enjoying it. But I think that I've read so much romance that I can appreciate a good romance. I can appreciate what the book is trying to do. But it does not, and that may be why I've had less 5-star reads this year, because I just like I either haven't connected to it, or it's just like it hasn't hit the way that they have in past years.
Sure. Yeah. Yep. That totally fair. On page 186 of All the Light We Cannot See. Oh my gosh.
Nice.
Also, that's a heavy hitter.
That is.
Dang.
I need to read that at some point.
You got it, girl. Also read some host books I loved and I would never have read if not for the Readathon. Love that.
That's what I love about host faves, because like I'm more likely to try something I might not try if someone involved in a Readathon is like, hey, if you like, you could like, okay, I'll go look that up. I'll see.
Well, and when like this one's a little bit unique in that like you are getting some sort of benefit from reading said host favorite. Like, you know, there's a lot of readathons that do host favorites, but it's not like, oh, I actually like, I need the GRC to continue on with this race, so I'm going to read a host favorite.
I'm gonna read a host pick. I loved I feel like you really thought the readathon out well. I feel like there were so many great little opportunities to like get GRC, or like I don't know, I just feel like there were good kind of like stopping points at each place. Yeah. So
it's trial and error.
Good job, Bree. You really ought to give yourself a round of applause after this. Like truly, you have just knocked it out of the park.
I'm gonna go hide in a cave for a month is what I'm gonna do.
You're like, okay, it's over. See you later. Got 14% into Tress on the train ride home. Nice. I really want to read that book.
Oh, I think you'll love it.
Yeah, I know. I can't believe we're in the home stretch of the readathon too. Like literally can't believe it. It's crazy. Learn that I really enjoy graphic novels. Yes. Love that. Bree out-geniused herself. I know. I'm like, how are you going to top this for next year?
I do not know how to level this one up. Like, it was pretty easy to go from 1.0 to 2.0, but like, do not know how to level up from here.
Oh my God. No, I feel like seriously, you did such a good job. And, I mean, if you just repeated 2.0, that would be great.
That's what I keep trying to tell her. I'm like, listen, you just need to change up the cities. People just want to have to live in fear of a prompt dropping for 30 days. That's what they want.
Yes. It's like the dopamine hit. You're just like waiting for it. I think that was such a great idea. And it was
We're just here for the anticipation.
I feel like the community aspect of this readathon was so strong because of the prompt dropping in the Discord. You would have to continuously go back to the Discord to like keep up with the readathon. Whereas if you do a readathon that's just more like, okay, we have a general Discord and like, you know, you can talk, then it's not gonna like, you're not bringing people
kind of
back
forget
to the
about
Discord.
it.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like you did a really good job about that.
Thank you.
Sometimes we don't need to level up. Yes, exactly.
You cannot improve on perfection.
Oh, it's not perfect.
No, but it looks that way from the outside.
Yeah. Don't fix what ain't broke. Exactly. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, it is 9:10. Well, at least where I am. I gotta get off because I have to get up early tomorrow. But
God bless.
Yeah. Thank you everyone for joining. Thank you, Bree and Margaret, for being here. This was a really great.
Brittany has friends tomorrow? Question mark.
Yes, Brittany has friends tomorrow.
Oh, shoot, I forgot to look that up. Is it Brittany?
Yeah, it's Brittany at noon, Zoe at 9.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We got sprints tomorrow. And what time did you say they were?
Noon Eastern time for Brittany, 9 for Zoe. I swear I do not have the sprint schedule memorized. I just happen to know these two specific ones because it's a Thursday.
No, I totally meant to look this up in the last sprint and I completely forgot.
I was like, today I was like, I know Shay's going and I go at some point and then you go at some point. I don't remember what times.
We got it. I feel like there were sprints like most of the day today too.
Yeah, we started at noon and have gone all the way through.
Yeah, like until 9 p.m. Look at this. Look at us. Oh yes. I think it's the first time where it's been so fun and I've really loved the team chat aspect. Yes, totally. All right, guys. We will see you tomorrow on Brittany's channel and have a good one.
Bye.
Adios, amigos.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.